here, so you'll always find someone in here working on something at any point of the year, even on holidays. I know. Especially on holidays.
Third shift and holidays.
Right.
It's always a fun time. Never ends.
We have two teams in here. There's the regular NOC team that we're a part of, and then the global team, which global team just worries about installing our machines. So we have 233,000 servers across the world in 130 countries on all 7 continents. So we update the software on these about weekly or every other week. So we have a team dedicated to updating all those machines specifically. So overall, we're a pretty visible company. I don't know if you guys were looking at the wall over there with all the customers of ours. You guys happen to take a look at that? So some of the customers up there like CNN. We actually, the TV's on up there right now. Normally we have CNN up. So we, if you're not familiar with what Akamai is, we are a content delivery company. So we help bring the content as close to you as possible. You meaning you using your phone or your computer to try to get the information. So we have all the servers around the world. We don't own any data centers. Are you guys familiar with what a data center is? Data center is basically a big building with tons of machines in them. It's all machines and people just operate in that building. It's probably a lot larger than this, and they're mostly in big remote areas that have big footprints for it, and it's just where a lot of, I guess, computers are stored. So we don't own any of those buildings. Akamai rents space in those buildings to put on machines. So if you look at the globe, each dot is a spot where we have a machine located on the world. So that's why we don't own any big machines. We'll work with colleges and stuff to also put our machines closer to the end user. So if it's like a big college, I think there's one in Indiana that we'll work with, that we put our machines there, and a lot of makes things a little bit easier to explain. So overall, we have locations in all of our continents and countries. So we have a bigger presence in the east coast of the United States currently, and of course around the world. But another cool fact is that on the bottom left you'll see a big number. So that's 42 million. That's hits per second, and that's refreshed every minute. So that's an actual number on the actual network. That's how many requests. So every time you press enter to visit a website that's one of our clients, that's counting as a hit, and that's how many hits per second there are. And of course, if you're watching a video, it is a lot more hits per second because it's currently constantly streaming data to you. But that's overall. I've seen that number get up as high as 75 to 80 when we have a big stream. So a lot of our big events are an Apple live stream. So in September they launched the new iPhone, right? So we have seen, it's hard to see, but there's a graph to the right of the globe. The yellow graph that's on the screen below is a graph of our streaming data. So in 2014, we hosted the World Cup, and that was a big section of, or a big jump in our streaming data for a little bit, because we were hosting it. And that height, now if you bring it to 2016 and you move that height over, it's the same height on today, like an average day. So the same amount of traffic is streaming on a day like today. Over 2 years, it's grown a lot for just streaming in general. And
so based on that number, you would say that it's a quiet day.
This is a
it's a pretty quiet day. It's an average day.
Yeah.
There's some days like even with like Twitch is one of our customers. If they have like a stream going on, like a CSGO tournament or some type of tournament, we'll see it go up a lot more because a lot of people are watching it. You have, say, like a news event happens and something bad happens, everyone's gonna be watching CNN, and that's one of our customers, so that'll go up too. It's events that make our hits or traffic a lot easier, and us to work harder to keep it going.
You guys know the streaming events E3? You familiar with that? There's a lot of gaming events. So we saw a lot of traffic spikes for that as well. And especially when like the debates were going on for the presidential election, we saw a lot of spikes for that in the inauguration. So the release for the iPhone actually on that graph in September of 2016, we saw a bigger spike in traffic than we did for the inauguration of the president this past year. So it's kind of interesting to see that more people viewed Apple's new phone than the
We
president.
don't talk about that.
Yeah. The other number to the right of the globe is terabytes per second. So that's currently 26 terabytes per second being consumed on our network, which my phone has 16 gigabytes. A terabyte is 1,024 gigabytes. So it's a lot per second. Overall. I've seen that get up to at least the highest is 46, which was, I forget which event, but 46 terabytes per second. I don't know. I think it's still a crazy number to think about. It's a lot of data over and around. But overall, anything on the wall we don't use when we work. We only use the big graph in the middle, which has the yellow, the blue on the bottom, and the red at the top. That's the only thing that we use on when we work day to day. What's that? The colors? So those are alerts. So anytime there's an issue on our network, an alert will fire. We watch the Latin America region and the North America East region, so any machines in that area, then we would see those alerts fire. So it could be anything from like a disk or a service like Ghost, or anything that is wrong with the machine could pop up. So the red ones are something that we should look at first, and then the yellow ones are less important, and then there's a number next to each alert, and if it's over 100, it should have already been ticketed. So it's like a ticketing-based system that we will work on, not necessarily the rest of the company, but we'll work on a ticket and try and fix the issue.
If we're not able to fix the issue, then we usually end up escalating to someone that might have a better clue, because we have different types of machines, and each different type of machine has a different group of people that knows a lot more about that specific machine, and that way they're actually able to pinpoint that machine's problem quicker, and then we're able to get that machine back and running as soon as possible.
Do you have like a specific time to solve that? Like,
Yes,
you didn't
we
solve
do.
it in 1 hour, or do you have to?
Yeah, so we have priorities 1 through 6. 6 you have, I think it's like 8 days or something.
Yeah, I think
5 is 8 hours. 4 is 4 hours. A 3 is 30 minutes. A 2 is
No.
immediately. And then 1 is like
Call someone.
you drop everything and get onto it. Those really pop up maybe like once a week if there's nothing crazy going on. But
And there is a noise that goes off when the
yeah,
ones
we
go
have
off.
this massive gong noise that goes off. And it's just like, all right, who's taking that alert?
Right.
We all start screaming at each other to do it because no one wants to do it.
Or do you,
No,
Not that
not
often.
that often.
Once a week, in fact.